A mountaintop mining permit in southern West Virginia is up for renewal, and it is drawing close scrutiny from environmental advocates. They say millions in unpaid fines and a history of violations raises questions about how the site will be managed. Newswatch reporter Danny Delante traveled to the Twilight South permit, both on the ground and in the air, to bring you the details.
When mining permits are set to be renewed or changed, state law allows citizens to file formal objections, request a site visit, and speak at an informal public conference, a process that can influence whether the permit moves forward.
Part of that process includes a site visit and an informal public conference, which is basically a hearing. And we're gathering information so that we can let people know what is there, what's to be lost, and what they can do.
Vernon Haltom from Coal River Mountain Watch saw a permit renewal attached to the nearly 12 square mile Twilight Complex mined by the Lexington Coal Company that sits on the border of Raleigh and Boone counties. The permit up for renewal is an untouched piece of the Mountain State.
It's 1,900 acres. It's a big one. It's over 3 square miles in area, and it has 56 million tons of coal in it.
Haltom objected the renewal and scheduled a site visit for the Twilight Complex and invited Newswatch along the way. While on the site, we were joined by 3 West Virginia DEP members, and we were not allowed any photo or video from the ground while inside the permit boundary. We toured the Twilight South permit from the ground, and what we saw was a lush green forest with active streams and wildlife. The following day, we toured the site from the air, getting a clear view of the entire complex, active blasting, the undisturbed permit, and the Brushy Fork Sludge Dam, where the crest of coal sludge sits higher than the Hoover Dam. All within the same complex, but next to the permit in question is a site with chronic violations and unpaid fines.
One of the sites we saw today was a very blatant violation by Lexington Coal Company, where they cut down the trees in an area where they're not allowed to. And there's really no fixing that. Lexington has over $3 million in delinquent violations, and just writing them up doesn't fix the problem because they don't pay.
DEP payment plan documents from 2024 confirmed that Lexington agreed to settle those penalties, made an initial payment, and then stopped, leaving a multi-million-dollar balance outstanding.
The West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection will not admit to their own shortcomings. Coal companies love to say how they are strictly regulated and they have all these laws that they have to abide by. Yet the laws and regulations are weak, and they're really weakly enforced.
Some of the violations include failure to maintain sediment control, failure to construct certified sediment control, and disturbing outside the permitted area. Documents show these violations are often abated by simply extending the permit boundary. While these violations run unabated, it is the nearby communities that suffer the most.
I've had friends and family die of the cancers and heart disease that are so common living near mountaintop removal. My predecessor, Judy Bonds, died in January of 2011, and that was heartbreaking for so many of us.
With that inspiration running deep, Haltom says advocates aren't going anywhere, and state agencies in Coal River Mountain will remain under a watchful eye. For Newswatch, I'm Danny Delante.